Whoa, first video, man. Let's get this set up. Let's cover this up, make it look like I actually make my bed. Hey, what's up? I am not good at this at all. What's up, guys? It's Marissa here, and this is my first ever YouTube video. I can't believe the amount of support I've gotten. It's getting there. It's slowly rising, but I think whoever is subscribed already and have given love to the first trailer, and I hope that from here on out you see like what kind of content we'll be putting out, and that you love it, and that you follow it, and you put your post notifications on so you know when I post. I'm gonna be trying to post weekly as much as I can, with a job working full-time, and then I also have another job now working as a delivery driver, so it's gonna be kind of hard, but I'm going to continue to deliver no matter what, because I'm a hard worker and that's what I do. I'm not a person that likes to just chill around and do nothing. Like, I am constantly doing something. Even when I'm home, I could be laying in bed, I'm probably looking at TikToks and coming up with another idea that I can put out. So if you have any suggestions or requests for videos, send them my way, comment down below and let me know, and I will try to deliver my best content that I can. So I asked on Instagram, I posted on my story like asking questions for Q&As, and here I am. I'm gonna answer some of your questions and maybe you'll be on it. So my name's Marissa. I am 25 years old and I live in the state of Massachusetts. Unfortunately, one day I'm planning on moving. Don't know when, but hopefully down south. I don't like the cold. I'm more of like a warmer climate kind of person, so I am a preschool teacher during the week. I love my kids so much. I know some people ask some questions about me being a preschool teacher, so I'm gonna answer a few of those. I also just took on a job at D'Angelo's as a delivery driver. Yes, I don't stop for a minute. Also, I say a lot, so please, like, don't make fun of me. It's just I have a hard time talking. And yeah, apparently I have an accent, so comment on that too. Go ahead, rash me for it. Anyways, so let's get to it. Somebody asked if I've always wanted to be a teacher, and the answer to that is yes, honestly. Growing up, I was always the oldest, so I would hang out with a lot of like younger people, and we would play like school a lot, and I just loved being a teacher. And I used to we used to play teacher all the time, and they would be my students, and I just liked making the fake homework. And I remember like taking my, like when I wasn't playing with anybody, I'd take all my stuffies and pretend I was the teacher in the classroom. So yes, I've always wanted to be a teacher. Plus it was my mom's dream too, to become a teacher, and she never really got to achieve that goal. So I kind of took on her dream and kind of lived it for her. Do I want to be a teacher for the rest of my life? Probably not. But I do want to do something involving children. I just love kids. They're a passion of mine, and I just like teaching them. So I also got asked what's my favorite thing about being a teacher for my little kiddos. Definitely being their role model in the classroom. So when you get those students in your classroom that don't know how to write their name, that don't know how to hold a pencil or know how to cut, and when you literally take like a few days to show them and they finally understand and know how to do it, and then you see their faces glow up and they're like, Miss Marissa, look what I did. And just that feeling, it makes me so warm inside, and it's so rewarding. Them knowing because of you're the one that taught them to do it, like nobody else did. So it's very a rewarding feeling, and it just keeps me going as a teacher. I got a question, what's it like being an openly gay woman in the teaching profession? It's honestly not that different. Everybody's very accepting where I work, and honestly, if somebody has an issue with me, it doesn't faze me. I am happy with the person that I am, and it shouldn't be a problem with my sexuality. Like, my sexual orientation should not be the reason somebody doesn't like me, or it doesn't mean I'm any less of a teacher than anybody else that's straight. I don't understand why how this generation is still so uptight about sexual orientation and color. I understand why that has to be like what defines us as a person. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And hopefully one day, praying one day, that the world will have more of an open mind to people of different sexual orientations and people of color and all that. When did I start teaching? I started teaching, I got my certification in teaching for infants and toddlers and preschool in my senior year in high school, so in 2013. So that was a while ago, but I've been teaching since then. I've been teaching since 2013 once I got my certificate. I always get this about my tattoos and my piercings. Yeah, my job does not mind my tattoos. I don't see why it would be a big deal. Doesn't make me any less of a teacher. As long as it's appropriate ink on your skin, it shouldn't matter. So yeah, somebody asked if I had tattoos when I got my job. Yes, I did. Yes, and it was never an issue because my tattoos are dope, you know? And there's nothing inappropriate about them. So moving on from the teacher questions, so I got another question. When did I come out? So I came out probably, I don't really know the exact date when I came out, but I came out when I was in high school. I was a very closeted gay, like very closeted. I was so afraid to come out, but I came out probably in 2011. And let me tell you, when I came out, it was the most nerve-wracking experience ever because I didn't know with my mom what she was gonna say, because I used to ask her all the time like how she feels about like gay marriage and gay couples, and she was like, well, it's okay. She wasn't very into it, but once I came out to her, she kind of figured, like, I already knew about this. You were very such a tomboy growing up. You never liked dolls, you never liked dresses, you were always with the boys, you liked cars. So she kind of had an idea, but she wasn't gonna assume it. She wanted me to come to her openly about it, which I did, and she took me in and accepted me, and I'm very grateful for that. Side note, when you come out, you're gonna be coming out for the rest of your life to people that you meet, and it's gonna be their choice if they accept you, and if they don't, they're gonna miss out on the most amazing human being that they could probably meet. It's their loss. Don't feel like you are not important because somebody doesn't accept you for who you are and what you love. It sucks, but that's the world, and you're not gonna please everybody. Love whoever you want, and people will accept you that care about you. How did I come out to my parents? I kind of just told them. It was very scary. Like, don't get me wrong, like, some parents are probably not gonna take it as easy as mine did, but just know that there's gonna be people that will accept you and they will help you through it. So this question that I got was, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? I'm always constantly thinking about my future and how I can better it, how I could change it. Sorry, excuse me, I had like a burp. Anyways, 5 years from now, God, I'll be in my 30s. Like, let's not talk about that. Hopefully I'll be living in the state that I want to live for the rest of my life, with a big house, hopefully a girlfriend. Not rushing it, but hopefully I'm in a relationship by then. I definitely want to have a kid by then too. I definitely want to have 2 kids. I don't know if anybody wants to know that, but 2 kids, one of my own, and I want to adopt one too. But yeah, 5 years is a long time, but definitely still doing something with children, hopefully building my business that I have. Maybe be famous a little bit more. Let's see how YouTube does for me. Fingers are crossed. What do I like to do for fun? I like longboarding, listening to music. Let me know if you want my playlist on Spotify, because I got playlists for like every mood, if you know what I mean. Photography, definitely love photography. Videography, clearly. Going on adventures, nature walks, hanging out with friends, shopping. I'm addicted to shopping. As you could tell, like, I got some like dope style choices. Not to toot my own horn. Wasn't in the closet for that long for nothing. Ooh, I love these questions about my tats. I'm definitely gonna make a YouTube video based on my tattoos, like a tattoo tour kind of thing. But somebody asked me, how old were you when you got your first tattoo? So, me being an ink addict right from the start, I got my first tattoo at 17. And it was this dream catcher right here. It was touched up already by my tattoo artist that I have now. Shout out to her. She did this amazing piece on my arm that I just got recently finished. But yeah, I got that dream catcher. That was my first ever tattoo. It was not professionally done, but don't we all go through that? Do you want to get married someday? You know, this question is very hard for me because I really don't have an answer for that. I think if I find the right girl, then yes, I would love to get married. But I really don't need that title on my relationship. So it doesn't matter to me if I get married or not. As long as I'm with my soulmate, I can still call her wifey. I don't care. We don't need that title of marriage and the paperwork. It doesn't matter to me. Whew, top 3 favorite movies. I am like a horror person. Like, I love horror movies, but also those oldies. My favorite movies definitely have to be The Goonies. Any of the Purge movies. What is those movies called? I don't know. I can't think of like the other scary movies that I like, but I really like The Sandlot. Like I said, I'm very like into old movies, the vibe that they give off, but The Goonies is definitely my top. And then like The Little Rascals. So somebody asked if I could live anywhere in the US, where would it be? So my goal was always to move to California, but financially I probably could not afford it. Unless all of a sudden I hit the lottery or start making some bank. It's never gonna happen. I know, bad mindset, right? It is what it is. But I would definitely want to move down to Florida. Anywhere down south where it's nice and warm and it's cheap living. So, best of both worlds. Biggest fear. My biggest fear would have to be death. Just not knowing what is afterlife kind of scares me a little bit. Also the ocean. That is so scary, like not knowing what is under that water. And sharks. Yeah, I'm good. Like I am like deathly afraid of the ocean. Like anything under the water is just scary to me. Like the creatures that you see. No. How do I feel about being TikTok famous? Honestly, it's just a number. But I am super grateful for all the support that I have gotten over the literally 6 months I've been on TikTok, and just the amount of support and love I've gotten from everyone and all my followers keeps me going. And I'm very upset because they keep talking about it being banned in the US, and I'm not a big fan of that. But if it does, at least I have you guys here on YouTube now that I can bring you my content so you can watch on a weekly basis. I don't really consider myself famous. Like, I don't have 1 million followers. Maybe one day, who knows? But it feels good, the amount of support and what I can give to people and be an advocate for the youth of people trying to come out, because it is very hard. I am definitely here for you. And that's what this page is all about. Somebody asked what's my biggest achievement. The biggest achievement was probably being the first person in my family to graduate from college. And I was the one pushing myself. I didn't get any help from anyone. I pretty much did it for myself, like to give myself goals and try to achieve them. So that's probably my biggest achievement, is definitely graduating college as quick as I did. Do I want to go back to college? Definitely in the future. Don't know for what yet. Probably something in the arts, because I'm very into art, graphic design, all that stuff. Biggest pet peeve: when someone is just lies about everything. I don't know if that's really a pet peeve, but like, you know that they're lying and they still continue to try and lie through their lies. And it's annoying. But yeah, and two-faced people, oh my god, I cannot stand that. How are you gonna talk crap about someone and then still continue to be friends with them? This may or may not be a true story. So that was pretty much all your questions that I got from Instagram. I got a lot of other ones based on my preferences when it comes to girls and dating. I will make a video solely based on those questions another time. Other than that, whoa, hold on, it's so dark. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I will be back with more videos soon. Wow, I am not good at this signing out kind of thing. I need some practice. This ring light. Let's show the drip one last time. Look at these flamingo shorts. Like I said, if you have any ideas for future videos, suggestions, any of that, feel free to drop it in the comment section below. Subscribe, put your post notifications on so you know when I post. Like I said, I'm gonna try and post like once a week. My baby. And ain't nobody finna touch him. And you're so cute. His heart's like pounding. I will see you guys soon.